you? How was your holiday season? Are you sad that it's over? Are you happy that it's over? I think it's a mix for me. I'm feeling a little bit more motivated. Definitely been hit with some crazy seasonal depression. And normally I can identify it, but fairly quickly. But this time I was just in a funk, and I didn't understand what was going on for a few days. And it took me a little bit to realize what exactly was going on. This is a cute little knife set that I got off of the TikTok shop for Oliver for Christmas, since he loves helping me in the kitchen. So super excited about that. And it was so cute. Everything, you couldn't really cut your finger on anything. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, it took me a little bit longer than normal to realize that it's seasonal depression. I was getting really hard on myself. I don't know. But now that the holidays are over, I've got a little kick in my butt, just a little bit, because I'm still struggling. But hopefully we can kind of kick it together, or at least push through it. I know it's not going to go away. And if you're dealing with it like I am, I think we need to just give ourselves a little bit of grace, not be so hard on ourselves. Yes, my house is paying the price, and it's not the end of the world. It is not a big deal like we keep telling ourselves it is. We're doing a good job. If you swept your floor today, if you cleaned a couple dishes, if you mopped a little bit, if you vacuumed, if you cleaned your toilet, I don't care what you did, but I'm proud of you. No matter what it was, even if you just got yourself out of bed today, I want you to know that it's hard. And I understand, and a lot of other people understand. And you should be really proud of yourself for waking up another day and doing the hard stuff, because it is hard. So if you are in the mood to clean something or fold some laundry or whatever you want to do, hopefully we can do it together. Maybe I can help give you at least some motivation. Maybe. But I hope that this will help you get something done, or just give you something to watch if that's your thing. you guys know I like to keep it real. So I was super proud of myself for cleaning off my counters. Yeah, dishes, we're not even going to talk about it. They've been a bane in my existence for the last couple weeks, but I was pretty proud. I was feeling good, and you look at my kitchen table and it's this. it's balance, right? We get something done, we feel good about it. There's always something else. And I don't know if anybody else is like this, which I'm sure it is. I mean, this isn't something crazy, but seeing everything gets so overwhelming. And I think that's one of my reasons why sometimes I just don't do anything. I guess that's that paralysis, that executive dysfunction. I don't know. I'm learning. But I'm trying to force myself and say, no, we're going to do counters today. Or no, we're going to do a load of laundry today. Which has been another not fun thing. But we're getting caught up. We do get caught up in some folding in this video. So if you need to catch up on that with me, definitely get your laundry out to fold. But the living room, it's obviously it's a nightmare after Christmas and not really knowing exactly where I'm going to put everything because little man got spoiled this year. So just trying to figure out where everything is going to go, even though we got rid of a bunch of stuff. There's still there's still a lot. So everything new, just adding to it. It's, yeah. He's happy. And I mean, I like to play with the stuff too, so whatever. But I started doing it and I was super duper overwhelmed from the start. There was a lot of noise. He got the electric drum set that you saw, and he didn't want to play it, and he didn't want to have his headphones on. So we just played the music that is on it, and it just got, I don't know, it was like sensory overload or something. I don't know. But I got it somewhat cleared out. Yes, it was very, very slow. No, I did not end up finishing, and it is still pretty messy down there. And that's okay, because I did something. I cleaned a portion, and even though I wanted to just sit down because I was so freaking overwhelmed, I pushed through it. And that was another reason why I pulled out the camera and started recording, because that's my motivation. So yes, I get distracted. My husband and I were laughing at myself because I'm like, oh, is that ADHD we're watching? You will see it a couple times where I get distracted and just start playing with his toys, but that's okay. I cleaned stuff. And it wasn't perfect, and that's okay. But yeah, just remind yourself that. You cleaned a little portion of something, that's still awesome. cup has it out for me because I sliced my finger right there. I was so mad. I'm like, dang it. I've got some motivation to clean the dishes and now I just sliced my finger. I'm okay. But I was like, really? Come on. But I just put a Band-Aid on it and put a glove over my hand and we were good to go. have to share in my description the video that I found that I was watching here. The last two kind of laundry folding sessions, if you will. I've looked up like mindfulness and, kind of like the science behind meditation and all this cool stuff. And for me, it's been really interesting. I think this day I was watching a TED Talk, and it was really, really cool. So if you're interested or into that kind of thing, I will link the video, maybe all of the videos that I've watched so far, and it hasn't been a ton, it's been like 3. I'll put them in my description just in case you guys are interested in anything like that. It's just really cool to kind of hear the science behind it, and yeah. You know what just hit me watching this back? When I was pregnant with Oliver, um, one of my nephews is almost exactly 6 months older than him. And so my sister, so graciously, she sent me so much clothes, so much clothes. And I remember taking them out of the boxes because she mailed them to me because first she lived in Texas and now she lives in Washington. Hopefully she'll be moving back, but I don't know. Um, she would mail them to me and I would open these boxes and I would just, oh my goodness. Tim and I would just gush over, oh my God, look at the little socks. Oh my God, look at the little pants. Oh my God, look at the little onesies. Oh. And I remember washing them and folding them and just like being so in the moment and aware that I was folding my child's clothes, and it was so surreal. And now seeing me sitting here 4 years later and I'm folding his clothes just like I'm folding my own clothes. And of course we're going to get that way. I mean, I've been folding his clothes for 4 years now. They're not itty bitty anymore, although they're still pretty small. It's an interesting thing that just hit me. Like I used to be so over the moon and in the moment and like so conscious of what I was doing. And I suppose that's a mindful exercise that I can try to do, is just, he's only getting bigger. And if you have children, maybe we can all try this. Like, they're not going to get any smaller. So these clothes that we're folding now, we're going to miss folding. And I think I really need to stop and just kind of soak that in, because we used to, but we don't anymore. If you made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I get so much motivation from pulling the camera up on my phone and propping it up and recording myself doing these cleaning tasks and stuff. And I hope that in return, me making these videos gives you some motivation. I know sometimes with the videos that have cleaning motivations, and they have beautiful, beautiful homes, and it seems so easy to them to clean and keep it clean and just beautiful. Sometimes it can feel, I don't know, at least for me, it feels kind of overwhelming. because I know that I'm never going to be like that, and my house is never going to look like that, and I have dogs going and unfolding stuff that I've already folded. But I'm hoping that my videos can be some source of motivation or just reassurance that you're not doing anything wrong. And yes, your house may be messy or not tidy all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we gotta stop being so hard on ourselves. Really, we have to practice what we preach. And I'm pointing at myself here. I have to remind myself that yes, I think everybody should be nicer to themselves and give themselves more grace and be proud of themselves. And yet I can turn and say such horrible, hurtful things to myself. And what? Doesn't make any sense. So I'm working on it. And if you're the same way, we got to work on it together. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for coming into my home and hopefully gaining some motivation or some comfort or whatever you need. I'm still kind of shocked that I even do these videos. But I love you guys. I hope that you know how proud you should be of yourself and how proud. I know I'm just a little nobody, but I'm proud of you. And you should really, really be proud of yourself. You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you.